Now, to be honest, I rarely start from scratch like this when creating a new control template. Button is actually a very straightforward template, but many controls are much more complex than that. Some that are obviously complex are controls like menu, tab control, scroll bar, but even some that seem straightforward can be pretty complex if you're trying to start from scratch. When I was at Microsoft, we noticed that a lot of people who were creating new control templates were starting by using the system templates. And so to create a button, for example, they would start with what looked like an arrow button, and then they would modify that. We realized, though, that this really was not the best starting point, because these templates often had extraneous stuff in them that was needed for achieving the particular look and feel of the system, but really wasn't very general purpose. And so we wanted to give people an easy starting point, something that was complete and functional, but didn't have anything extra or unnecessary in it like the system controls might. So to address that, we created a series of control templates that we call simple styles. And really, I think that the simple styles are by far the best way to get started when you want to create a new template. So you can get the simple styles in a couple of places. The original simple styles are on my blog, and you can find those at notstatic.com. You can get a more updated version from the Windows SDK, and then if you look in Expression Blend, you can even see a Blend optimized version there. Let me show you how you get to those inside of Blend. I already have Blend running. If you don't have Blend running, go ahead and open it up right now. Let's Alt-Tab into Blend. Now, if you're opening it up for the first time, you might need to go ahead and create a new project. I already have one running, but you won't be able to access the simple styles without one. To find the simple styles, come down here and click on the Asset Library. Now, when you open up the Asset Library, if you make sure you have the Controls tab selected, you'll see that under Controls you have two options. You have the System Controls, and these will give you controls that look like whatever the current system is. Or you'll also have Simple Styles. And now if you choose a control from here, so say Simple Button, so click on that, and then if you draw that on the scene, you'll notice that instead of getting a system button, you get a very simple looking button. And in fact, this button was designed to look simple. And you'll notice that something else happened when we added that button. An additional file was added to the project called simplestyles.xaml. And if you double click on this, and then click on the XAML tab, you can see that in here is the definition for all of the controls that are supported by Simple Styles. So this is a great way to learn more about control templates and how they work. You can open these up, see what's going on, and even start tweaking to make control templates to look the way you want them to.